All right, now, so then we'll go ahead and do the same problem, but we will use this new method called the synthetic division. So it's going to be a lot easier. So just follow me closely, okay? Now, again, we still have to think like, do we have any missing term? Well, it's the same problem, right? So we knew there's a missing term right here. So just go ahead, give it a little pointer, right? Just to remind ourselves that we will have to include the missing term. Now, you're going to love this because we're going to have a lot less handwriting. Instead of writing the whole 4x to the fourth power plus 3x cubed and blah, 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 what we're going to do, simple. Now, make sure you space them out. Okay, make sure you space out the numbers. Just go ahead, take all the space you need. So what you write, you only need to write down the coefficients. You only need to write down the coefficients. Okay. So far, so good? Do you like this already? Yeah. Yes? Now, there's a little number that we're going to put in here. Okay. What number are we going to put in here? So this is the thought process. You will look at this. This is x minus 2, right? So the thought process is to think about what x could be to make this whole thing equal to 0. It will be 2. And therefore, we place a 2 right here. Okay. So again, thought process. Okay. Thought process is the x value that would make the divisor 0. Okay. All right, now, so this is the following. It's the more artificial part, not something that you can relate to elementary school. So, but it's not hard. So just bear with me here. Now, are we ready? Now, when we are dividing, well, we will always bring down the first number. So we just go ahead and bring down the 4. Okay, that's the first step. Okay, just bring down the 4. And what's about to happen next would be quite repetitive. So again, make sure you pay attention. This times this is 8. You put the number right here. Okay. 2 times 4 is 8. Okay. So when you multiply those two numbers together, you would place the products right here. Okay. And then for these two numbers that are aligned vertically, you would add them. Okay. And you repeat the same process. Okay. So 11 times 2 is 22. And then for these two numbers vertically, you will add. And then you repeat the process yet again. So we say 22 times 2 is 44. Okay. And then you add the numbers vertically, so you get 33. And then you multiply those two numbers together, and you get 66. Yes. 58. Okay. Now the very last number right here. This is what I like to do. I like to seclude them because this is our remainder. This is our remainder right here. So now, it looks cleaner. It looks shorter. Okay, so that's why a lot of people, they like this, but it does have a limitation, and I will tell you in a moment. So now we got a bunch of numbers right here. So what does it mean? Like, what do we do with these numbers? Now, let me ask you a quick question. What's if you think about this, what's x to the 4th divided by x? X to the 4th over x is what? X to the what power? 3rd power, right? So because we're doing some sort of x to the fourth power divided by some x, so therefore, the way we will align the numbers would be like this. The 4 will be the coefficient of x cubed. The 11 is the coefficient of x squared. The 22 is the coefficient of x. And, well, the 33 is the constant. The 58, of course, is our. The 58 will be our remainder. Okay. So what's our answer? We say the answer is 4x cubed plus 11x squared plus 22x plus 33, and then plus the remainder over the divisor. And if you look at this answer and you compare to the ones that we had earlier from long division, you see that they are, well, they should be identical because we're doing the same division, so they should yield the same answer. So now ask yourself, which one do you prefer more? Right, synthetic. Okay. So the only bad thing about synthetic division is that there's a limitation. What's the limitation of synthetic division? Now, long division can perform for any kind of scenarios. Okay, it doesn't matter what you're dividing. Just go ahead, use long division. But for synthetic division, what we say is the divisor must be linear. The divisor must be linear, meaning that examples would be like x minus 2, x plus 4, maybe like 2x minus 1. Like the power of x has to be at most 1. That's what we call linear, okay, divisor. If you have anything that's like x squared, x cubed that you're dividing with, not going to work. Okay, so this is the limitation of synthetic division. Okay, and we'll go ahead and try one more for the next problem, and we'll see how things will work out. Okay, in this case.